and welcome to another video. So this week I am planning the week of August the 24th through August the 30th, and I am using some leftover stickers from my September plum paper subscription kit. So I used these stickers to put together my monthly, which went up last week as a video, and for this week I am using some of the extra stickers to put together a weekly spread. As you can see here, I have outlined a horizontal spread for this week. Horizontal is one of my favorite defaults when I'm making my own spreads on like dot grid paper. So that's what I used this week, and we'll kind of get to it. I didn't use this spread a lot, I don't know, this week and every week since I've been working. Like, my schedule is so immersed in other people's schedules because I co-teach a course with 3 other instructors, so we have to coordinate our daily schedules, and we have this big spreadsheet in Google Sheets where we put the time of the day and then like what we're doing with the students, who's doing what with the students. And then after that, by the time I get home from work, I have like maybe 2 hours where I do kind of anything I want, like maybe I'll read or work on a YouTube video. And then after that, I have the hour or 2 that I spend hanging out with my boyfriend, and then it's time to go to sleep to work the next day. So this spread hasn't been the most useful, but I don't know, some days it is and some days it's not. So I don't want to get rid of my weekly spread, if that makes sense. So for now, I'm going to move into the time-lapse portion of this video. And I don't know if you all will be able to hear it. I haven't heard it until I listened to one of the earlier portions of this voiceover again, just to make sure that everything was recording properly. My voice sounds a little weird, and that's because I have developed a cough, and it's been super annoying. So I was able to get a cough medicine prescribed, so that's helped me from like ruining my throat with this cough, but my voice is sounding a little off. So if you notice that, that's what's up. Back to the spread, I'm just using these little like pentagon shapes to put the date of the week. And this is a super simple spread. I did not realize how quickly I put this together until I started the time-lapse setting, and I think this video is going to be like 10 minutes long. So it's a super simple spread. I used this piece of yellow washi tape at the top just as a little header to write this week for my section of like to-dos without a particular day assigned to them. And then I am thinking about how I want to put my days of the week on here. I didn't want to use date covers. I was trying to decide what kind of lettering I might want to do, and I ultimately went with this dark blue mild liner. I use it a lot. And I'm going to go in and just letter the days in super simply. I think I just did like a single monolined script because I was kind of in a rush for this spread. Like, I just needed to get things down so that I could move on and do a few other things that I needed to get done. So I did not add a ton of embellishment, and then there wasn't a ton going on. Again, because last week most of my stuff is scheduled around that Google Sheets. So that means that I didn't have a lot of extra things to put on here. And honestly, all the detail that we put in our Google Sheet kind of schedule wouldn't even fit here. And it's just not necessary. It's really hard to paper plan my school day these days because since we are remote, it's just so much easier to have everything online because it's really easy to copy and paste and share things with other people and with the students who aren't on campus and like all of that stuff. When as much of it is digital as possible, it makes things easier while we're remote, which is kind of a shame. I wish we could be on campus, but it is what it is. Then I used a bit more of that washi tape or like strip sticker down by Sunday just to bring in the yellow a bit more because I noticed I had a lot of the red and the teal, but not quite as much of the yellow. And then I used this teal Have a Nice Weekend banner over on the weekend side. And then I go in with these checklists and just kind of alternate the red ones and the purple ones with the hearts. I really love when the plum paper kits have these checklists with the hearts. I just think they're really cute. I don't know. Usually I don't care about checklists too much, but I really like their heart shape. So that's always a lot of fun for me. And then the bullet points with the red background. Super simple, super classic. I love that one too. I think once they had a star pattern, but I don't remember. I like the checklist. I like the variation they give, and since I don't have to draw the shapes, that means that they look nice all the time. So I did all of that, and now I'm going in with these half circle things to put my YouTube videos in for the week. Only 2 of them went up. Again, I can't do a Wednesday video most weeks. I don't know why I keep doing this. I stopped in September. In September, I only scheduled a Monday video and a Friday video. And then if I have the time for another video, it will just go up whenever I'm able to finish it. So I marked that my planner theme is going up. I wanted to get an August wrap-up and fall TBR video up, but who knows if that's going to happen. Really, the takeaway from that video is that I've read 1 book in the month of August, and in the fall, I'm just going back to seasonal TBRs and wrap-ups like I did earlier this year, because my schedule won't allow me to have enough reading done for like a monthly video. It just wouldn't be worth it. So there's that, and then my September monthly, which went up last Friday. That was a lot of fun. I was in my new planner. Very excited. Up at the top, I put a couple of quote stickers. So I put one that says goodbye summer, hello fall. And then on Sunday, I put a little quote sticker that said autumn mood on. I really just liked bringing in those colors a bit more. I really, really love the teal of this kit, and then wanted to have a bit more of the pink present. So I put that there. And then I'm using this little sticker to mark that Thursday was the day when the different instructors that are working on this course with me actually had to design their own mini lesson to give the students, and we like took turns with different groups. Usually we're all doing the same thing, but on Thursday we broke up by like specialties. So there's like an English teacher who did something, a couple of science teachers, and though I teach in both math and science, I was kind of assigned the math portion of the material, and so I had to put that together by Thursday. And because I haven't taught this course before, it's like, and I didn't design it either, so there's like there was a lot of uncertainty for me in what I needed to cover for that lesson, and so I wanted to make sure I kept it in mind all week that it was due on Thursday, and by then I needed to make sure that I knew what I was doing, how I was going to do it, and that everything that needed to get covered would be covered. Wow. I can tell that I'm sick because doing this voiceover is making me tired. I'm like winded, even though it's such a short voiceover. Alright, then I'm using these little like longer pentagon stickers to mark that I had work 8:30 to 3:30. That's just my standard work schedule. I actually ended up staying longer Thursday and Friday because the other instructors and I were working really hard this week to standardize our grading. We've gotten a few assignments back from the students by now, and we really need to get them graded so we can give them feedback. But because there are 4 of us, we all have to be on the same page on how we're doing this grading. I also marked that on Monday my Spotify account renewed, so that was just a bill that was going to be due. On Saturday I put take time to relax because I thought I would take a break on Saturday. I was out so much Saturday. I actually ended up taking a break on Sunday because on Saturday my cough really started to be a problem in the morning, and I was like, what's going on? So then I set up a e-visit with my physician, and I'm like, I only have the cough. I haven't had a fever or like anything else weird, but the physician was still like, you know what, I'm going to order you a COVID test, so here's the testing site. You should go as soon as you can. So I've spent all Saturday driving to that testing site because it was only like 20 minutes away, but I was driving, so I missed a turn on one point, and then the doctor also prescribed me a cough medicine, so I had to go to the pharmacy to get it, and that had us on the highway, and I haven't been on a highway in like driving, not like myself, I was the one driving on the highway in like 8 years, so that was terrifying. By the time I know it, I get back home, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm exhausted from driving all over the place, and I was done. I didn't do much, but it felt like a big day and not particularly relaxing. So that was my Saturday. My final touches for this spread include adding this little bit of washi tape to bring in a bit more pattern, I felt like the patterns couldn't be seen in this spread. You know, they were really only in those little date pentagons and nowhere else. So I wanted to give them a bit more space on the spread. But that's like it. I added a few of my regular weekly tasks on Saturday. Laundry, which I didn't get to, calling my parents, filming my plan with me, and that's it. I use these weather stickers just for fun. But that's my spread for this week. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!